It's time for Weenie Bat You Wormy Turds.
I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to see.
You're listening to Weenie Bat, cocksucker. You say it.
You're listening to Weenie Bat. Enjoy, you fucking bitch.
So this week, we're back after a 3-week break because I was sick, and then another week we forgot, and then there's like something happened on one of those other weeks. I don't remember, but yeah, Josh isn't here right now, so I'm gonna prep this episode beforehand to say I have a show with Ricardo Cate, Corey Herrera, and Victor Tenorio at the Pueblo Cultural Center in Albuquerque for their gala of whatever the fuck you call it. The 2023 gala. It all starts here, and that looks like a lot more than I was originally bargaining for. So I don't really know what to expect with this because I thought we were just gonna do stand up. There seems to be a lot more that's going on than we understand. So we'll find out, I guess. But it's like $150 plate. It starts at like 6 p.m. I don't know when we go up, but 6 to 9, and it's, I don't know. It sounds crazy. If you're gonna get a table of 8, it's $1,200. I don't know. We'll talk about it more when Josh gets here and see what he's been up to and whatever else is going on. Okay, so
Hello.
it's Thursday night. It's late. Josh is finally here, like an hour after I recorded that little first info.
Sorry I'm so late.
But I wanted to show you the show I'm doing.
Holy shit.
Saturday, tomorrow for you guys.
Bro.
Yeah, it's this gala thing, and looking at the pictures is not what I had totally underestimated this, because I was talking to Victor about it, and he's like, yeah, they have like an indoor area, because I knew they had the outdoor plaza area at the Pueblo Cultural Center.
Yeah.
But these pictures on their website for it, it's like a bunch of fucking tables of people.
Yeah, so for the folks at home that can't see these insane pictures,
Or you can just look it up.
That's true. No one will, though.
No,
there's an assload of people sitting around a fucking stage area.
And you know what Victor
Holy
told me? Because he was talking to Ricardo, and he's like, yeah, all 4 of us are going to be on stage at the same time.
Okay, what?
Yeah, I don't fucking know what that means or how that's going to work.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, that sounds like a podcast more or less than anything.
That just goes against... So you're just going to bullshit for an hour?
I don't know.
That goes against, like, what comedians do.
Well,
It's a soloist art. It's like... Yeah, I'm not...
No, you're really fucking nitpicking what we do. Because there are people that do duos. They're like the Sklar Brothers.
It's
there are
like,
people that do like live
how
podcasts.
are you supposed to do your material is what I'm saying.
I don't know. And then there's improv people. They do that too.
I know there's different types. I'm not retarded. I know that. I'm just saying.
You just a retarded thing.
What?
You just said a retarded thing. But no, check this out. So
Wait. We're not moving on. No.
No.
What do you mean I said a retarded thing?
That's not what people do. Like they do it all the time.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's not what people do. I'm saying it goes against what you and I do.
Yeah. No. This is why I wanted to move on, because I'm going to let you, from this point on, read it out loud.
This one-of-a-kind event will take place under the stars in IPCC's beautiful mural-lined courtyard, and will feature silent and live auctions, Native American flute music, and cultural dance performances. Renowned cartoonist and artist Ricardo Cate will also be part of the evening's festivities, sharing his wry humor about the Native American experience.
Okay.
This is some white bullshit.
Yeah. So does that kind of sum up what I was getting at? It's like, whatever fucking they want, it kind of goes, okay. But here's the thing. It's the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center, so it's all run by the Pueblos.
Really?
But that sounds super fucking white, right?
Yeah, it does.
It's like, we've got real Native Americans with flutes and pottery. and the Native American experience.
Oh my god.
So,
see, I was excited for you until you told me you're all four on stage.
That's what Victor told me. So I don't really know
Hopefully
how it's
that's
going to
wrong.
work out, but it's like it's supposed to be 25 minutes. So we all might just do 5 minutes, which I kind of
just stand there awkwardly while the other guy does 5.
I don't know. It could just be like a weird questionnaire thing where they want us to make jokes or improv shit, which I understand it. I'm not an improv guy at all.
Yeah. Neither am I.
But I don't know, man. It's I have fucking no idea what to expect.
That's tomorrow.
Saturday. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
Saturday,
Tomorrow
okay.
for you guys listening. Saturday for us. So it's like 2 days. So.
Holy shit. That's gonna be crazy. I gotta be there. Saturday, right?
Yeah, then go.
I'm coming.
Because they got the Funny Fiesta going on too, and tonight, if you're Friday listening, and Saturday, and then I think there's something on Sunday because they have an open mic on Friday, Saturday, and I think Sunday at the Echoes.
Is an open mic Saturday?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, cool.
But they're at like 5 o'clock, so I don't really totally know how I'm gonna work this out because I want to go, but this thing starts at 6, so like if I could hit the mic early and then go,
Yeah.
like go get all the dirty, nasty shit out of the way, and then go like.
Is the Funny Fiesta anywhere near the Cultural Center?
It's in different places, so
Oh, okay.
that's the other thing because I'm not really sure like any details about the Funny Fiesta because I haven't cared because I'm not performing.
Yeah.
But I know they're doing what do you call it? The Wayward Takeover. There is the comedy pile up, improv on top of stand up. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Me neither.
Alex Slim is doing that.
It's just
Local improv, comic palooza. What is that? I fucking hate Instagram. Okay, so there's an open mic at Echoes Brewery from 5 to 7. The Super Stack Show at Dry Heat Comedy Club. The Comedy Pilot, that's the improv thing, at The Box. I don't know where that is. Friday. Oh, so it started tonight. Oh.
At the Box tonight.
No. The whole Funny Fiesta started tonight.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So
Wow.
there's open mic at Echoes Brewery again from 5 to 7. Big Feelings with Gigi Bella. Look, Gigi's fucking cool. Just leave it at that. Super Stack Show at Dry Heat. Comedy Quick Change. The North 4th Art Center. I don't know what that is. Tasteful Nudes Improv at the Box Annex. What the fuck is the Box? Is that
I don't
their
know.
improv thing in Albuquerque?
I've never heard of the Box.
Yeah, because this is the Tasteful News Improv at the Box Annex, and then the show improv at the Box. That reminds me, the state is coming to Albuquerque.
The state?
Yeah, I guess they're improv, but like they had a TV show. It's like Ian Michael Black, the dude who was
I like Ian Michael Black.
He was on fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the cook guy.
Andy Samberg?
No,
Oh.
the other one, his friend.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about. It's
so.
David. I don't fucking remember.
David Schwimmer?
No.
Keckner.
No. The States. Fucking no, the States. Improv.
It's in New Mexico.
Yeah, comedy troupe. Started in 1988. Just give me the fucking members, goddammit. Okay, Kevin Allison, Michael Ian Black, Robert Ben Garrett, don't know that, Todd Holbrook, I don't know who some of these people are. Joe Lo Trujillo is the one that I was thinking of.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. The guy- he was in Brooklyn
One of
Nine-Nine.
those guys, yeah.
And like some other people, but they're coming to Albuquerque, I think. So.
Really? Gonna perform?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you excited for that, or?
I'm not going, but
Okay,
like
yeah.
it's cool.
Gonna say, I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of those things where people like the Mighty Boosh and the Detroiters and like there's all these improv comedy groups that people talk about all the time. They're like, hey, you really gotta see this shit. Blah 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 blah. It's one of those things.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Which I also learned UBC might be a pyramid scam.
What's UBC?
Upright Citizen UCB.
Oh, Upright Citizens Brigade?
Yeah.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I guess the way they teach and stuff, because like you figure if you go to these classes, then if you're good enough, you can get on stage, and if you're good enough, you get famous, kind of thing.
That's what you think.
Yeah, so they put on live performances for free, but they make all their and they bought up all these like smaller theaters in major cities and forced out all these smaller groups, and the way they make their money is off their schools and shit, and they're like $600 classes and stuff.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, so they might be a pyramid
They're
scheme.
just siphoning money from people.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you gotta make money somehow, but like the worst corporate way to do it, I guess.
So are they like? Because when you apply for those classes, there's kind of this implied thing. I would assume is that if you're good enough, like you said, you can either become one of them or get on stage or.
Right. Well.
So you're paying for like a dream, technically.
Yes, but like any actors go. There's like two major schools of acting, right? There's some weird French guy where you like cry all the time, and then there's like this other one. I don't fucking remember the details because I don't care enough about it because I would never pay for something like that.
Yeah.
Because that seems fucking horrifically stupid.
Yeah.
But no, I guess it's stuff like that. But like Alex Slim had a scholarship with them. Remember? That's why she went to LA.
Didn't she have the scholarship with?
It was UCB.
It was?
Yeah.
No shit. Okay.
Because we got in a fight with Corey about it, and he was talking shit about it. It's like, oh, you just got to be right. It's like, well, no, Second City, UCB, and then the one that Second City, UCB, and then there's another one where a lot of these people become like Saturday Night Live people, or they were SLC TV people, or they're all like these huge rivalries of things.
Oh.
So.
They become they're rivals.
There are rivals between these schools or troops or groups or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I don't know. I don't like improv.
Yeah, improv.
Like sketch comedy's cool and all, but
I've seen some improv. There's probably an amazing way to do it. Like that one guy, Cody. He came. He's like a Second Street member at some point.
Second City dude. Oh
Second
yeah.
He was really funny, and he was doing improv.
I wish I remember. He was the guy that was on Archer, helped write for Archer and like a bunch of other shows, and the older guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was good, but I think that's one of those things. Like if you know all the games, you can be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm a great guitarist. Why? Because I know all the chords and the scales.
Right.
And the cool things.
That's true. He did choose like games that are just kind of objectively fun.
Yeah.
Like, they're crowd pleasers.
Is improv just a big scam? Because like they got two rules: yes and pay money. I guess I don't fucking know.
$600.
Yeah, I don't know what the other fucking rules. I know yes and, so you always have
Right.
to yes and for improv, but.
And when one person's bombing, you step in and you try and save them.
Hey, they suck dick! Like, oh, thanks,
dude. Can you imagine the passive-aggressive bullshit that must go on with, like, a improv troupe?
I mean, I think we've seen it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like... I don't think stand-ups and improvs are supposed to, like... They're like, you're supposed to be friendly, but not, like, really mix. Kind of like...
Stand-ups and improvs?
Yeah. I mean, it's not the way with stand-ups and magicians, because fuck those guys.
Fuck magicians. I hope they all die.
And even worse, if you're, like, a funny magician, then they're like,
God.
You're a piece of shit and I hate you, but you're good, so fuck you. I don't know. It's weird shit like that, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, dude, the show. So I'm fucking excited for you.
I have no idea what to expect. Like,
have you texted Corey and stuff?
No, I haven't talked to him yet. I just want to see what nonsense comes up, because I've got all my info from Victor, so like I've written a few jokes specifically for that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, for like these event things we've done so far, I always have a great opener just for what we're doing, which I guess is good to a certain degree that you should be able to do. Like, if you go to a city, you gotta talk about the city. It's like, hey, your shit sucks, blah, blah, blah. Like, TJ was talking about, TJ Jones, was talking about the Dimitri Martin show he saw at the Lensic, and he's talking shit about the giant pottery, and it's like, that could fall on somebody. And,
right,
like, he did, like, what, 10, 20 minutes of that?
Right.
So,
like,
that's
just riffing off
yeah.
the place he's at, yeah.
I mean, I think there's a certain amount, like, because I've heard in different podcasts, like, comedians, like, yeah, sometimes you go to a city, and then you do some research about the city, like, some vague stuff, or, like, what's a common popular thing. Like, if you're going to go to Albuquerque, meth, cool.
South Valley.
I don't know if they talk about South Valley.
Really?
I wouldn't talk. Well, I know the South Valley, so like how they used to have that Pussycat. That's the fucking name of the porn shop, the green porn shop, Pussycat Videos.
Pussycat Videos.
It's like 3 months since we brought that up, but
Pussycat.
no, there's a Pussycat video down there that may or may not have had a glory hole.
Really?
Yeah, I mean there was a bunch of weird shit about down there, but not the point I was getting at. You may talk about the frontier or. I don't know, fucking...
Oh, the frontier, right.
Whatever people think is cool in Albuquerque, I guess, other than meth and the frontier.
Isotopes.
The Isotopes! We got our name from the fucking Simpsons. God, everybody should be embarrassed about that one.
Did they... I mean, I know it's the same baseball team, but did they literally do that?
So, the night the episode came out, like, it's a famous episode because of it. The Springfield Isotopes... Springfield was playing the Albuquerque Isotopes because nuclear power, right? And
in the episode?
Yes, in the episode. And Homer goes on a hunger strike. He ends up getting like the super kick-ass hot dog that they made on Binging with Babish, which is an awesome video. But that night, KOAT actually put up a poll. It was like, should we change our name to the Isotopes? And it was like an overwhelming... Yeah, we should.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, Dukes is cool and all, but I wonder if it was like, yeah, but they're kind of racist.
Dukes?
Yeah, the Dukes are the conquistadors.
Is that what Duke means? Or is it like a slang term?
Sort of. So, like, do you know what a Don is? Like a Spanish Don? They were like, not a mayor, but like some rich Spanish asshole that had a hacienda and then more or less slaves.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. So the closest thing to that is a duke, like in Britain. Some weird royal bullshit. And somehow the mascot was a conquistador, so I don't know. That's why Albuquerque is called the Duke City, though.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know all the details.
Wow.
And
okay.
I know like a vague enough. It's like, oh yeah, Duke City. Yellow and whatever. Yellow and red. So.
Yellow and red.
Okay, so the New Mexican flag is yellow and red, right?
It is? I thought it was... Oh, right, the Zia. It's the Zia, right?
Yes, the Zia sun
is
red on a yellow background.
Right.
So the Zia symbol is supposed to represent all the pueblos.
Huh.
The colors red and yellow are supposed to represent Spain.
Oh, okay.
So that's why our flag is the way it is.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. You good? You sleepy?
A little sleepy.
You got like 10 minutes to put out.
Okay, sorry.
Just so we have something.
Sorry.
We are trying to do better. Like we were gonna record this 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But we both fell asleep.
We both fell asleep, and I thought I slept through you like telling me, "Hey, we need to record." So I sent you an apology.
So I set an alarm at 8 o'clock. I fell asleep at 6. I woke up at 10. I walked out here. I looked at you. You were sleeping. And I looked around. I was like, I'm too fucking tired for this. And just went back to bed. And then I wake up the next morning for a text at like 12 a.m. It's like, you could have just fucking told me in the morning. Like, it's such a useless fucking text.
Wait, why? What is...
You could have just told me in the morning. It was like, hey man, sorry I fell asleep. And I could have just like, yeah. You know, like normal people.
Wait, tell you the next day?
Yeah, once you woke up.
Why? But why does it
Because
matter
you would
when
know-
I tell you?
Because you would know I was awake as opposed to me waking up looking at my phone. Because, like, you suck at texting.
Yeah, I do.
But I have, like, a nervous tick to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of because of the army, specifically
It's
in
pretty
Korea.
cool, though. It's a good quality.
It's fine. It's a nightmare.
Oh.
So,
okay.
like, when I hear other people's phones, it sets me off. Like, me and my mom went out to eat today, right?
Yeah.
And I could hear somebody getting a Facebook video call, and, like, I was like, oh, no, it's not my daughter.
Oh, because it sounded just like it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And when I was in Korea, we had group text and everything, but we didn't use WhatsApp. We used what's called Kakao, which is, like, the Korean version of it.
Okay.
And
Kakao.
so nobody would change their fucking ringtone. So you go Kakao, Kakao, or fucking
It
whatever.
was this. Everyone had the same one. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So it's like, fuck, do I have something? What the fuck do they want now? And it's like, who fucked up and whatever else. And then, like,
That's why I fucking hate ringtones. Because you pick, like, your favorite song or something, and then you get sick of it because it just reminds you of someone calling you.
For a long time, I had Bender from Futurama saying, come on, baby, let's get drunk. So I was like, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
But I usually leave my phone on vibrate anyway.
I want the Jim Norton ringtone where it says, I have kitty porn on my computer. I have kitty porn on my computer. I have kitty porn.
Yeah, would you go to work with that?
Yeah, I would.
How long would you keep your job?
Do you think I'd get fired if I got a call?
Yeah, this is a fucking immediate sexual harassment thing.
It's probably not a good idea, but
Either way. No, but when I worked HVAC, we all had work phones, but it was all they were Android, but they were Verizon, so everybody had the same Verizon ringtone. And, like, I'd get home, get a call, have to go back to work. So, go out in the normal day and you hear that fucking ringtone, you're like, oh my god, what's going on? It's like, I don't want to go to work.
It reminds you of work, like,
Yeah.
instantly.
And it's not like, oh, I gotta go to the office or I gotta go to the grocery store. No, it's like, hey, you gotta go get in the attic. It's 6 o'clock, so it's the hottest it could possibly be
How did
right
you
now.
do that, dude? How the
It was
fuck
paid
did you
very well,
Yeah.
and my rent was really low.
Like, what were you making a week?
$1,500 on a good week. On average,
6,000 a month?
for like the first 6 months of doing install, and then on average after that, because of tax brackets,
Right.
because tax laws changed and we got fucked and whatever else. Because I didn't even go through healthcare with the company either, because I knew that was a fucking scam. Because I was also getting it through the VA. But after that, when we weren't getting good installs, I was averaging about $1,000 per paycheck, because we got paid by piece. So it was like the unit inside and outside was like base $650 or $550 something, or $350 maybe.
Oh, wait, so you got paid per job?
Yeah, so I didn't get paid by the hour. I got paid per job. Like, it's called by piece or whatever.
Okay.
So the unit itself, you get paid. The copper you run, whether it's under or over 25 feet, you get paid $50 to $75. How many low voltage wires? Like, so the thermostat wire, inside, outside, you could get to, it's like $10 to $15, something like that, each. And then if it had an air cleaner, special filter, UV light, depending on how many, because you had a UV light inside, and then you had an oxidizer, because it cleans the air. The ones we installed were actually the best ones on the market that killed more germs per anything. But, like, they're really good, but it smelled weird.
Oh, okay.
Because you're turning O2 molecules into O3 molecules.
Oh, okay.
So it's cleaner. Plus the type of filter you put in and whatever else. Whether it was horizontal or vertical made a difference in pay. So
Interesting.
yeah.
So every little detail factored into your paycheck.
Yeah, but that also changed on how long you were working.
Oh.
Like if it was a vertical furnace in a Garages were the best.
Really?
For a vertical furnace? Fuck. Well, for anything.
Were they not too hot, too?
No, because you could just open the garage door, wheel it in,
yeah.
rip it out, throw it. Like, with just that, if it was ductboard and not metal ductwork, even better, because you can just cut through it, fold it up, fold it back down, tape it around, maybe add a little extra, do a little crafting, which was a pain in the ass, but you can knock that out in 4 hours.
Nice.
Especially if you're
you get paid less.
Yes, but that meant I go home early and
Yeah.
then got drunk and then didn't give a shit about anything else.
Now, what if you go home and then you get another job while you're drunk? Does that
You
happen?
usually don't get another job.
Oh, okay.
You could get called back to a job. Like, maybe your install, something went wrong. Like, oh, it flooded because it was uneven, or it shut off, or the homeowner was a complete piece of shit and wasn't paying attention when you taught them how to use the thermostat and were retarded as fuck. Like, I went to a lady's house once and she had like the super long gross nails and like a touch screen, not like they're dirty, but like like women who have long nails.
Yeah.
But it was a touchscreen thing. It's like, oh, it's hot. Why is it so hot? The air conditioner's not working. She was like high as shit on pain pills.
Oh,
Just rich people.
Yeah.
Being old and whatever. And like I sat there, like I went home, already had a few beers, and like I get the call. I was like, fuck. So you spend a few like 45 minutes trying to sober up, like drive somewhere, get something to eat, hit another place, get more to eat. Then you so while you're making that drive, trying to sober up and everything.
Yeah.
You get to that person's house. Yeah, I don't know what's working. Bitch, it's on heat right now. Boom, AC. And then go back home. 45-minute drive.
Seriously?
Yep.
Can't just call him?
Nope.
The fuck?
Yeah. So.
It's like, bitch. Like.
Now there are times when you would be on call, so like you can't. You might have to go into work. One night, me and my buddy Vinny my boss Vinny at the time was. We were both on call because somebody had called in or something that day. So hey, can you guys do this? It was like fine. We figured nobody was gonna call in. We both got calls that were like a few blocks apart, and so I go to this lady's house. She didn't even. It was like doing tech work. It was like something's wrong with my AC. What's wrong? And she had like this, like the thermostat I use to keep temperature in here. Real basic, up, down, cold, hot, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Get to her house, like I'm running through everything, and she had it on emergency heat in the summertime. She wasn't home all day, but it's like emergency heat. You have cool, heat, emergency heat. Especially, so if you have a heat pump, it'll go cool, it'll go heat, emergency.
That's if you're like freezing. You put it on emergency.
Well, emergency heat is the electric heat strips. It's usually for if it's too cold outside for your outside unit to be pulling ambient heat from outside to bring it in. It's a lot of fucking science to it.
Oh, okay.
But for the
There's
most
a certain
part,
reason you use it.
yeah, definitely not in the summertime.
Yeah.
And so this lady's like in her 80s, maybe 90s.
Oh, so she's
It was like, yeah, it was cooling when I left the house, but this house is really haunted. Like, fucking somebody died here. The dude killed her wife, but I've been living here for like 20 years and just like going off on this shit.
Oh my god, shut up! Just
like,
shut up!
But at the same time, it's like you're very old. Like I'm being very nice because I'm way nicer to people than I need to be.
Right.
But it's just like your house is haunted. You know your house is haunted, but you still live here. You have dead cats, tons of dead cats that fucking ghosts. Oh, and the neighbor's house is haunted too. They come over and tell you all the time because Savannah is like the most haunted city in America. Okay, so because of this, there's like you can actually go on like ghost tours in Savannah. Like
I've heard of these. Yeah.
Yeah, they cut hearses in the worst ways. Like they cut the cool part out. They cut the top and it's like rises with like plastic sheets. But like there's a lot of weird things about it. But
they cut hearses.
Yeah, so you know a hearse, it's long, right? And then the back of the hearse is where you put the coffin.
Right.
They went to the roof and cut a big square out of it and put like this extending lifter thing for the roof, so people can like sit out like on the tour buses and look out and shit. So
Now,
that's already upsetting.
This is like a white haunted ghost tour, right? Like for white people.
I was getting to that.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I ruined
But
it.
yeah, the most haunted city in America, and all these tours, like this person was this fancy debutante of blah blah blah, or this dandy of whatever, or this. They're all white dudes and ladies, right?
All of them.
All of them.
Not one brown.
I don't know. I didn't actually take the tour, but like it's not. So in Savannah, they have what's called Spanish moss on the oak trees.
Okay.
So the local legend or whatever bullshit is wherever this moss hangs, an innocent person was killed.
Okay.
So like all the trees have it, and like Savannah's like this big slave area, so none of them are like white ghosts.
Yeah, that's.
You would assume
that's
at least,
pretty
right?
suspect. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all white ghosts in Savannah apparently. But I think their whole deal is because General Sherman burnt Savannah down and stuff. And
General Sherman.
yeah,
I don't know my history. Who's that?
Civil War.
Oh, Civil War stuff. Okay.
It's kind of implied.
How
'cause
many-
it's South. You know, we're talking about slaves. And
how many slaves died?
I don't fucking know.
Okay,
Um,
but slaves died is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole part of slavery.
I know that, but
And then you know, like afterwards, when the Klan was coming through lynching people,
right.
they didn't just do it off
That's
the
a
fucking
hoax. That
balcony.
didn't happen. No, I'm just
Right.
kidding. Yeah. So.
But they're like, how do you have this big tour, have all these innocent trees and all this other weird shit, and then you don't have like slave ghosts?
It doesn't make any sense. That is so stupid.
That's bad science.
It literally, I know, it makes me mad how stupid that is.
It's not even like
do they have any idea how many people have died in like just one
innocent people,
all kinds
innocent
of people.
slave people, innocent native people, and
Yeah.
shit is like, yeah, we're the most haunted city in America. It's like you guys did some awful shit because like you watch any TV shows, like it's not just like ghosts have had like unfinished business or whatever. It's like, yeah, they had this tormented death or something, and it's like, yeah, you would assume like all plantations are haunted.
Yeah, there's some slaves that live their entire life just in shit, like nothing was good, and they died sad.
And even worse, if they're a woman, and
Oh,
they're
God.
like raped constantly, their children are taken away and sold, and
Oh God, you think that would create a ghost?
at least one. Like, whether you believe them or not, like, you'd sit there and go, like, if that's what makes a ghost, you should at least have one real ghost. But,
Yeah,
no
that's horse shit. It's fucking horse shit.
I bet you anything they have, like, one black ghost on their tour.
Just to make sure everyone knows.
Yeah, he's rattling his chains.
It's like we have one black friend.
It's like, why, if he's a ghost, why does he still have chains?
He's on chain.
It's like, I mean, if you're going, like, Christmas Carol ghosts, wouldn't that be, like, every other ghost have chains but that dude?
Right. Except slave?
Because it's like your lies and your sins or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was also thinking about vampires earlier.
Oh yeah? What about?
I don't remember. No, I did have like a very specific thought about vampires earlier today, and it was
You
like
can't remember?
No, it was like an hour-long thought process just thinking about vampires. It was like,
You
Don't remember a goddamn thing about it.
Were you at work?
No, this was like before work, because I just woke up and was laying in bed thinking about vampires because I had a weird fucking dream.
Did you have
Nope.
with vampires in it?
No, that's even weird. Is like because I'll have like a weird dream whether it's violent or not. If I don't dwell on the dream, I just have like other weird thoughts that go off into whatever.
And you thought about vampires.
I thought about vampires.
Well, you kind of said. I'm like curious.
Yeah, so am I.
Can't
So
remember.
like yesterday we were talking about memory, right? Like
Yeah.
I have a very vivid and clear memory, and then I just have like weird dead spots like that.
Yeah.
Don't make any fucking sense.
That is weird because you usually remember like everything.
Yeah, and you're just like, what was it? I don't know. I did remember whatever I was thinking about yesterday, today. Don't remember this though.
You don't want.
Remember yesterday I told you I was thinking about something and I couldn't remember
And
what
you
it
were gonna
was.
tell me something.
Yeah, it was kind of important or it was a joke or something.
Yeah.
No idea what it is now. I did
So
remember
you
this morning. At
morning,
work.
but now you don't.
Exactly.
Oh, the tangled webs we weave.
But I remember being uncircumcised. Have a good week, everybody.